Chapter 1972. Just now, Mr. Adair had delivered a yacht, and Chris Tyler followed with a helicopter. Emma was also shocked when she heard this. Receiving such a gift made her feel a little scared. She feared it because these gifts were far too expensive, so precious that even the wealthiest high-class people would rarely give away such extravagant things. So far, every gift mentioned was worth tens of millions, or even higher. Taken individually, each was a priceless treasure. Yet, all of them had been given to Alex. To Emma, it felt almost magical. Chris Tyler said at this time, "Master, I heard that you don't often leave Oris Hill. Haicheng is not too far from here. It may take 4 or 5 hours by car, but if you take a helicopter, you can visit in a short time. So, I gave you a helicopter. If you have any short or medium distance commuting needs, you can take the helicopter directly. It's much faster than a car." Alex nodded slightly. Chris Tyler always has a heart. In truth, for Alex now, whether it was a hot spring villa, a private yacht, or a helicopter, none of these things were attractive. When he was very young, the Anderson family had owned nearly every form of civilian transportation. Luxury cars worth millions or tens of millions meant nothing. The Andersons had several private jets worth hundreds of millions, even billions. Villas and manors worth hundreds of millions could be found in countless parts of the world, not to mention yachts. In fact, when Alex's father was young, he had bought a massive luxury cruise ship, a vessel that could carry hundreds of people, with space for helicopters, designed to travel around the world. Robson bought it entirely to make his wife happy. Although Alex's mother came from an elite family, she was Japanese by birth, with her entire family overseas. Having grown up in the West, she loved outdoor travel. To fulfill her wish to visit her family while exploring the world, Robson spent a huge sum to buy the cruise ship and promised her that every year, he would spend 2 months traveling with her, crossing half the globe, visiting relatives, and enjoying the journey together. From the age of 3, Alex had followed his parents back to his grandmother's home every year aboard that luxury cruise ship, until his parents' tragic accident when he was 8. For others, traveling the world even once before death is a lifelong dream, but Alex had already traveled the globe once every year from the age of 3. Those few years gave him a life of luxury and abundance that most people could never imagine, leaving him personally without any strong pursuit of material wealth. Thus, as everyone looked on, seeing so many lavish gifts presented, Alex's expression remained calm. This made many people feel a little embarrassed. They realized none of these gifts truly touched his heart. Later, Burton presented Alex with a jade-carved statue of Guan Yunchang, explaining that Guan Yunchang was the god of wealth, a figure who could protect Alex's safety and fortune. Alex smiled and expressed his gratitude. Finally, Don Stephen himself stepped forward. He carefully took out a beautifully packaged gift box, handed it to Alex, and said with great seriousness, "Master, here is a small token of my effort." Alex smiled and said, "Mr. Stephen, you've read so many gifts from so many people, why don't you tell me what your own gift is?" Don Stephen said with some embarrassment, "I'm only afraid that Master will be dissatisfied with what's inside." Alex shook his head. "No matter what you give, I am very grateful. How could I possibly be dissatisfied?" Don Stephen nodded earnestly and said, "Master, inside is a villa near the Imperial Palace in Beijing, China.